Yeah. Let's stay safe.
Straight before we start, do I mind
Hmm.
getting food just in there?
Yeah, yes, just speak to the sheriff.
Sure.
I'll get
And
you
we getting
food.
food and some water, please.
Yeah.
Alright, we are going to get this show on the road.
Alright, my name is
Magistrate Woodman.
today to hear the court case of Victoria
Police versus a Daniel Kendel. See, both parties are here today, including a lawyer for the defense. I'm not going to tolerate any outbreaks of yelling within my courtroom. Any of these breaches will be met with contempt of court, and you'll probably end up having a bit of time up in Port Phillip. I don't carry for any of that crap. So, prosecution, please step forward and identify yourself with your name and rank. I'd like to hear what charges you're bringing forth today, as the one I've got written in my docket sheet is a bit odd. Please continue.
No worries, Your Honour. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Probationary Constable Jeremy Miller with the Victoria Police. Today we are bringing charges forth of... Let me find it here. I'm sorry, Your Honour. It's I know it's here. I'm just having a few head issues at the second. Okay, so the charges we are looking at bringing today, Your Honour, are it's going to be carry weapon without concealed carry permit.
Oh, I see. So, it was some sort of a firearm. So, what's written in the docket says possession of firearm without an open carry permit. And there's no such thing as an open carry permit.
Sorry, Your Honour, it was meant to be concealed carry.
Concealed carry. Oh, right. Not a problem. That explains that then.
Right.
But
I did that
you said there's charges.
last night.
Oh, I see. You said there's charges.
Yes.
You got more?
Yes. After consultation with a sergeant, we're also looking to bring discharge in a public place, Your Honour.
Oh, I see. So the weapon or the device has been fired?
From what we can ascertain, so yes.
Alright, not a problem. What evidence do you have for me today?
So First Constable Samantha Cody does have a positive GSR test taken from the individual at time of detainment. There is also going to be a weapon, in fact, registered to the defendant here today, and I believe a couple of rounds of ammunition, sir, as well as officer testimonies.
Okay, both officers, I assume?
Yes, Your Honour.
Alright, not a problem. Just give that evidence to my sheriff here, make sure that firearm is unloaded.
So we've got concealed without carry any kind of weapon concealed on their person without a concealed carry permit. That's pretty easy. Discharge. Discharge any firearm. Pretty easy.
155.
In court. I'm in court.
Making notes.
Just give me like half. You don't need the roll.
I'm done.
Alright. That's all?
And the other 2 ammo from the actual... It was loaded with 2 ammunition after the shots.
2 bullets left. Okay.
Yep, after I believe it carries 12 rounds.
Alright. Loaded gun. GSR test.
Did he just say
155
loaded gun?
rounds and 2 rounds that were in the chamber.
Alright, very good. Please take a seat. And defense, consider now your time. See you have a lawyer today, which is excellent. Please identify yourself for the court, and then we'll talk about these charges.
Right, good afternoon, Your Honour. I'm James Walther, representing Mr. Kendel today.
Mr. Walther, fantastic. Do you need me to read out these charges for you?
Yeah, why not?
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So, it'll be the quick one. So, in regards to carry a weapon concealed without legal authority is carrying any weapon, any kind of weapon, concealed on their person without a concealed carry permit. In regards to concealed carry permits, they are available within City Hall. The second charge
This is what I like to make notes.
is a discharge weapon in a public place, which is discharging any firearm, including flare launchers, tasers, beanbag weaponry, etc., within public places without a lawful reason. So are those clear to you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Fantastic. And how does your client plead?
My client pleads guilty to both charges. We will be leading towards leniency.
Okay, that's fantastic. What evidence or testimony do you have for me today?
Look, we're going to be bringing forward just one stat deck. We're just mainly here not to waste time. But we're only bringing the one statutory declaration from my client.
Right. Not a problem. Can you just give that to my sheriff, and the sheriff shall give that to me?
Yeah, yep.
Take
Aye,
forever
mate.
to do these stat deck things too.
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
What were your numbers, mate?
57 is my favorite number.
Lovely.
Thank you.
There you go, mate.
Thank you. Right. Here you go. Statutory deck. Give a copy. Yep.
Fantastic, thank you. All right, thank you very much, defence. Please take a seat. Prosecution, please step forward and begin your case. You have 8 minutes. Keep in mind as well, prosecution, that defence has pled guilty. So you probably just need to stick to the facts of the case that you have before you.
No worries, Your Honor. Your Honor, at approximately 1 o'clock on the 23rd of February 2024, police were patrolling the areas around this lovely building, actually, where we heard the sounds of shots fired. Police then were patrolling the area looking for any potential perpetrators and / or witnesses. We came across the defendant here, Mr. Kendel. We then ordered him to stop and requested a GSR test of him. He was compliant. Your Honor, he pointed us to the area of which the shots fired were supposedly occurring. Police did scour the area for potential evidence. However, we're unable to find any bullet casings or anything like that. But I would actually like to call Mr. Kendel to the stand to just ask him a few questions.
Oh, very well.
Very well. It wasn't in your witness list, but I'll allow it because they have pled guilty, so this will maybe answer some of our questions. So, Mr. Kendel, please come and join us up here at the stand.
Yeah, my damn housemate's fucking coughing again.
Please take a seat. Now, do you promise not to mislead the court under the threat of perjury?
I do.
Make sure you use your big boy voices when you speak.
I do, sorry,
There you go.
Mr. Kendel, what were your movements at around 1 o'clock this morning, the 23rd of February?
I was at the garage near the, I think it was Castaway or Castle Street. I can't remember if it's either one. Transferring my firearm to a different vehicle. I had one vehicle out and I was about to retrieve the other one from the garage. During that, a car had pulled up. I believe 2 or 3 occupants. Didn't realise that my car was unlocked at the time and running. I thought I'd locked it. Didn't think too much of this car pulling up since it is a garage. Looked away for maybe 5 seconds to retrieve my other vehicle and heard my vehicle speed off, at which point I decided to chase the vehicle down the street, which obviously was not going to be profitable in any way. But as I was doing so, I heard shots behind me. I'd say being fired towards me. So I'd stopped, turned, I believe, left, which is towards the courthouse area, sort of. I forget exactly what road it is again, but proceeded to run away from the shots. I believe this all happened around 20, 30 seconds. So you guys were pretty onto it at that stage. So I'd only got maybe 200-300 meters down the road before you guys pulled up and stopped us, and the vehicle was no longer behind me. I don't know if they turned off or what happened. As I said, I was just running away. So
Fantastic. Mr. Kendall, did you place a 000 call or try and obtain a police presence in the area during this time?
no, it all happened very quickly. I just decided I'd try and run towards the station or in that general direction. That might be the safest way for me to get out of there, I suppose, instead of stopping to make a call or anything like that.
No worries. No further questions for Mr. Kendall, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please step down.
Your Honor, I'd now look to call First Constable Cody to the witness box, please.
All right, bet.
Fantastic.
I feel sorry for this guy. Could have actually pled not guilty.
Now, do you promise not to mislead the court under the threat of perjury?
Yes, I do.
First Constable Cody, could you recite the events leading up to the incident in question today?
Yes, I can. So it was 1:30 something in the morning. It was very early. Around that time, we did hear shots fired. The officers responded to that. The defendant, when we did detain him and GSR tested him, the defendant did state his vehicle was stolen at the time. We did mark it as stolen, as well as he did say he discharged his firearm in a public place due to his life was in danger. He said it was out of self-defense. I believe Victorian Police Force would just bring him to the courthouse today due to that self-defense there. We're just wondering if it is self-defense or not. So we brought him to the courthouse today. Around there, we took him down to the cells after he was GSR positive. He did say he shot his bullets at the vehicle because obviously the vehicle was shooting at him. Just trying to figure out. So it was near Hawkins Ave. That's where he said he discharged his firearm. That's the vehicle who was discharging at him. Then we transported him to Mel 900s. We detained him and asked him if he would like to take it to courts in this matter. He said yes, I would. So we provided the police force provided with him a lawyer since there was in the area. And now we're here today, Your Honor.
Thank you, First Constable Cody. No further questions.
Good.
Look, Your Honor, based on the situation, Victoria Police is looking for leniency today on this matter, extreme leniency on this matter, given the fact that the defendant did believe his life was in danger when he returned shots, and prosecution rests, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Take a seat. Defense,
It's now your
your turn. Remember, you have pleaded guilty, and you have 8 minutes in total.
Alrighty, Your Honor. Look, my client, Mr. Kendel, like said earlier, was at 7032 Car Curve Way, I believe it is, when moving his firearm from one vehicle to another. When doing so, an unidentified driver and a passenger took shots, which led to these officers patrolling the area, further investigating, just doing their job, really. Upon being searched and arrested, my client's firearm was found and tested for the GRS test, but no bullet cases or anything was found on the scene for my client. My client was simply just moving his firearm from one vehicle to another until an unlucky situation occurred. As said, I introduced myself and my client we're looking for leniency really, and the fact that my client was never intending to hold his weapon and run around the place and wave it around. He was only just trying to transport it to another vehicle.
Audible.
And we've decided to plead guilty today, Your Honour, to not only make things easier here today, but we want to keep a respected representation for my client. He's not here to waste VicPol nor the court's time, you know. Look, we don't have much else to say. We're just really hoping for leniency today, Your Honour.
Thank you. Take a seat. Alright, I've actually, while you were making the statement, I actually did read the statutory declaration, which is basically what Mr. Kendall had explained up on the stand here. I want it to be truthful and factual, along with VicPol's recommendation. Unfortunately, the absolute leniency I can give you is still in regards to going to Port Phillip. And I do agree with Victoria Police. You have been forthright and honest and not made up, and you've been as honest as possible. I'm hoping that you retrieved your car and there was a good outcome there. And I'm hoping the Victoria Police can find the perpetrators that took it from you. In regards to sentencing today, because you have pled guilty, I'll be sentencing you to 30 weeks within Port Phillip. I'll also be ordering, in regards to the firearm and ammunition that's been presented to me, to be returned to you if you are the registered legal owner. Is that correct, Victoria Police?
Yes, Your Honour.
Yes, so I'll be requesting those to be returned to him when he has exited Port Phillip. Just if he can get down to Victoria, Melbourne 900, and to put a call into VicPol, and hopefully someone can return those items to him. But what I would highly suggest is maybe getting a concealed carry permit, and don't be waving it around and firing it. Regardless of the situation, it's probably easy to call Victoria Police in the future. It's just 30 weeks within Port Phillip. My ruling is final. It's dismissed. I'll give this.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll give this evidence
No,
to
I
you.
Not expecting
Did
that
not
either.
expect
I
that, but
apologise, guys.
that's alright. Do you do any jobs?
You get your firearm back, mate.
You guys
That
should have
is-
Does
said
Your
that
Honour
it
need
wasn't
any food or water?
offence. I don't know why you
No,
guys
thank you,
bring
that's
that up
fine.
if it was out of self-defense.
As I say, make sure that he doesn't get the firearm back here. It's to be,
Yes, yes.
it is to give it to VicPol, and VicPol is to give it back to him after he's finished his sentence.
Was it an order? Yeah.
Yep, alright.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Sheriff. Have a good day.
Yeah, no,
You too, Your Honour.
absolutely.
Right there.
Sincerely apologise.
Alright.
No,
Yeah.
you're right, mate.
Excuse me, Your Honour.
Yes.
I've just got a couple of questions.
Yes.
Look, Victorian, the court's already finished, but I was just wondering, Victorian Police does think it was out of self-defense due to he was getting shot at.
Yes. Which is why of the absolute least amount of time I can give him is 30 weeks. As the
No, that's fair enough.
discharge weapon in a public place is a indictable
Ah, it is indictable,
item.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I was thinking of
Otherwise,
the...
I would have gone ComServe, which would have been perfect. In my opinion, I would love to go ComServe. However, I can't do that, as it is an indictable. So, unfortunately, Bob bumps it up to Port Phillip range.
Yeah.
It's all good. I just feel so bad because...
But he, even though he doesn't have a concealed carry, would like firearm returned to him, as they are expensive items. But it is up to him to organise to get that back from Victoria Police. So,
No, we may
We'll
give
make
it back
sure.
to him. We have it on us. But I'll give a sergeant a call and I'll organise that firearm to give him back to him straight away.
fantastic, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that one.
No problem.
Somewhat good outcome.
I'm glad they asked, because they weren't even sure if it was indictable. You'd think the concealed would be indictable, but it's not. Concealed. So the yellow dot means it's actually just a summary offence, which usually just means, for me, I can do between 5 and 30 ComServe. But when you add in the discharge, this is where he could have actually turned around and said, I didn't discharge in public place. He could have said that the gun was used in another location, as in the firing range. He still had the residue. And this is orange, which means it's indictable. So he could have gotten away with the discharge one, but the other one could have been, quite easy, but he's been quite honourable and of course. So yeah, that's one done.